Ladies and gentlemen, we are quickly approaching Call All Stars 13, and on that night, we will see a match that I know myself and many others did not think we would see. That is the Clash of Rush Hour, when AJ Young goes one-on-one with Jay Krack. And right now, both men are joining me for a special interview. And guys, I'm going to ask the question that's on everyone's mind. I'm going to ask you both from your own point of view. First, I'm going to go to you, Jay. How did we get here? How did we get from one of the great tag teams and now facing each other one-on-one at Call All Stars?
You want to know? Try being disrespected for like your entire running tag team with someone you assume was your friend. That's how. Now, people see it. Apparently, you haven't because you're stupid, I guess. But it's just years of just disrespect. Finally, just building up and blowing up, and now I have no choice but to actually fight my friend.
Now, AJ, we heard Jay's point of view. From your point of view, how did we get here?
How we got here, Phillip, is very interesting. You see, Jay talks about the years of disrespect. Well, what years of disrespect? What disrespect? 4 tag titles is disrespectful? Being number 1 tag team on the CWI list, that's disrespectful? Being and proving that we were the greatest tag team in Call Wrestling history, that's disrespectful? No, we got to this point because Jay is insecure. Because Jay just can't get over my individual success. Jay just can't get over the rumblings and the doubt about his superiority, where he stands in this group. We are at this point because Jay cannot get over himself. Because Jay has doubts about himself. This has nothing to do with me. That's how we got here.
Well, I'm going to turn to Jay for this question. AJ mentioned the success you guys had as a team, and he talked about maybe your position. And in a similar way, you mentioned that as well, where you both stand in your tag team. And obviously, both of you guys are very successful, but AJ Young, he's former Call All Stars World Champion, former multi-time World Champion. AJ has mentioned that he believes he's on a different level. And now you have a chance to prove if you're on that same level. Do you have full confidence that you can defeat AJ Young at Call All Stars?
Before I answer that, let's bring up championship, shall we? Because right now I'm the current champion. But if you ask AJ, it's our championship. Now, when AJ was the world champion, it wasn't our world champion. It was his world championship. But yeah, now as for speaking as am I on another level as AJ, I think so. I truly think I am on a level as AJ. But but here's one thing AJ forgets. I'm far more dangerous than he is.
That may be true. Jay raises a valid point. Jay has shown how aggressive he can be. He also has been successful. He not just individually, but even in your tag team, he shares a portion of that success. Do you still believe that Jay is not on your level, and do you have full confidence that you will defeat Jay at Call All Stars?
You know, contrary to what Jay thinks, it's not anything personally against him. Just realistically speaking, I'm on a different level than everyone. In a tag team, yeah, we each pull our own weight. When it comes to individual success, no one stacks up to me. And you talk about being on the same level. You see, the rumblings that I've heard about this match is like, oh, who's going to prove that they're the better member of Rush Hour? I'm sorry, that debate is closed. Jay had, 5 to 6 years to close the gap and got little done without me. Jay wants to talk about the Internet Championship. Phillip, let's run this back. When Jay won that Internet Championship, I'm pretty sure that was due to me getting socked in the face by Malik Brown. If not for me, Jay would not have any internet championship to throw in my face. When Jay talks about, oh, how when I was world champion, it was never our world title. I'm sorry, Phillip, you were there at CyberSlam. Was Jay there when I climbed the ladder, grabbed Money in the Bank, and beat 5 other men to become the final Money in the Bank winner? Was Jay there? Just yes or no question.
He was not.
And was Jay there when I cashed in the Money in the Bank at Glory Days in the main event to beat Evan Rockville for the AWF Championship? Was Jay there?
He was not.
Was Jay there when I won?
Bitch, I was
my
everywhere else.
Championships?
I was everywhere else.
Hold on. I'm talking to Phillip Ontario. Your name is not Phillip Ontario. So sit back while the adults are talking. Phillip, final question.
Hold up.
When I won either of my Call All-Stars titles, was Jay there?
He was not. To your point, but to Jay's point as well, while he wasn't there for all of your success, he was certainly there for some of it. So are you saying that Jay was of no help to you in any of your success?
I'm not saying Jay was of no help to me in any of my success. Obviously, we're the greatest tag team in Call Wrestling history for a reason. But what I will say to that is that Jay acts like he didn't get something out of the deal. What he got out of the deal is what he's wearing around his waist, and that's the AWF Internet Championship that he, to this day, continues to throw in my face. The face that, had it not gotten punched, he wouldn't be champion. That's all I'm saying. Jay cannot act like he didn't get something out of the deal, that he got nothing out of the bargain. That's what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying, and it leads me to my final question here, and this is for both of you. So, obviously, this has been a lot of feelings brewing up for a very long time on both ends, and now it has led to Call All-Stars. And I know when you guys met with Matt Black, the intention was that you guys would have this match and you would be able to move forward. But many of our fans have wondered if you guys will be able to do so. So my question is, when this match is all said and done, where does Rush Hour lie? Where does the friendship between AJ Young and Jay Krack lie? I'm going to go to you first, Jay. What is the status of this friendship when it's all said and done?
Well, let me put it this way. AJ, if you beat fair and square in that match, I am willing to announce that I am your lackey right then and right there. But if I beat you, I want you to shake my hand. You will shake my hand and you will see me as an equal. As for Rush Hour, I don't know. It depends on you, AJ. I mean, after all, it's always on you, AJ. All right?
You know, people act like the talk that I've gotten about this match is that, oh, Rush Hour is in danger. Rush Hour is in jeopardy. Rush Hour will be fine at the end of this match. Rush Hour will stay fine at the end of this match. When Jay loses, that he can accept his fate, that he can accept reality, and that he can accept that as good as he and everybody else is, I am 7 times better. I performed at an elite level my entire career. And yeah, Jay is aggressive. He is dangerous. But Phillip, you've seen firsthand the amount of careers that I've ended, the amount of careers that I've shortened. Jay has spent years putting himself through flaming tables for the sake of art, for the sake of hardcore. That's the difference between me and you, Jay. I fight smart. I don't fight hard. And at the end of the day, smarts is what will get me the victory at Call Stars. And Jay, as far as the dangerous, as far as the aggressiveness, I really don't want to have to put you in danger. I really don't want to have to put you in jeopardy. Let it be known, you challenged me, you signed up for whatever happens in that match. At the end of that match, whatever happens to you is on your hands. And speaking of your hands, I hope that you have the integrity to extend it out to shake mine when I win.
Well, folks, there you have it.
Before we go, AJ, you're right. You do end careers. You get these done quick. But I just want to say this. I take my time with my food. I take my sweet, sweet time.
And you see, Jay, that's the difference between you and me. You take your time. You play with your food. You've been playing your whole career, and it hasn't gotten you anywhere. Me, I don't come to play. I come to win. And that's the difference between me and you. That has always been the difference between me and you. And that's going to be the difference at Call All Stars.
Well, here's the thing, AJ. Here's a fact. When people say your name, they hate you. When people say my name, there's fear. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, you'll be one of them.
Has fear made you a world champion?
No.
Yes or no? It's a yes or no question. Has fear made you a world champion?
No, it hasn't. But you know what? I don't need a world championship to be feared. No. Now that I think about it, why the fuck should I care about being world champion? Why the fuck should I care about being a face of companies I don't even give a fuck about? Why should I? You see, AJ, the only thing I care about is the body count. The only thing I care about is respect and fear. And at one point, the only thing I cared about was our friendship, was our tag team. But as I said, after Call All Stars, we'll see.
We will see. At Call All Stars 13, AJ Young and Jay Krack will go head-to-head, and we will find out whether it be fear or smarts, what wins out in the end. We will see, and hopefully it does have a happy conclusion, and it does end with a handshake, but certainly there's still a lot of question marks regarding the future of Rush Hour. Maybe we'll get some more answers in Phoenix at Call All Stars 13. Thank you both men for joining me here today. Best of luck to you both.
Fuck Brian Carroll.